Okay. Wait a minute. Are we froze? What's going on? Looks like it's one moment here. Okay, that's better. Looks like it froze. My computer's slow or whatever, and I'm probably lagging. I don't care. I'm gonna have to, you know, fix this audio sync problem at some other point because it's been a problem. I don't want to go deep into that, but it's slightly better, whatever. Anyway, hey, what's up? It's Kev, the Casual DJ, coming back at you guys. Had to disregard the lag with the mic or what have you. I don't want to think about no more technical problems and difficulties. Anyway, one moment. Okay. Because I've had a lot of audio problems, so I want to make sure that we're not having an audio problem. I don't know if we are or not. With this lagging problem, there's a slight lag, but I want to make sure that that the audio sync is as synced as possible, and also a little bit louder than it normally was. So whatever. Anyway, okay, a lot of technical stuff here with equipment, with audio, with just it's tough. But anyway, don't worry about that. This is I messed the title up a little bit because I've jumped ahead of myself to day 3 instead of day 2, so I'm just not realizing that, but that's okay. Anyway, what's up? It's Kev, the Casual DJ, coming back at you guys. I did the first video of day 1, and then this is day 2. I'm getting confused. I did the first video, which was day 1, and I had 10 points, and I think I did like 6 of them or something like that. The first day might have been 7. Whatever, 6 or 7 on the first video, and then I went back to complete it on the next video. Now I'm coming back for it's although it's the 3rd video. This is day 2, not day 3. It's day 2. So anyway, that's because I broke that video up into a couple of pieces. So anyway, it's Kev, the Casual DJ, coming back at you guys, and I had a little bit of an issue, all types of issues, but I had a little bit of an issue with my notes. I don't know why, but I didn't have that much written on my notes for from the Sean. This is the 3rd installment for the YouTube Elementary Sean Cannell or Cannell challenge to YouTube 1K subscriber challenge. Just want to introduce it to everybody. Hello, how are you doing? Feel free to comment, leave, and subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Everybody does that. It's part of the YouTube culture and the algorithm. But anyway, how many minutes we're at? Look, almost 4 minutes. Anyway, so I had a little bit of an issue with the notes. I have no idea why. I guess I just didn't take notes that day. It's weird. But anyway, since I didn't. And the title of the, for that particular day was, it was a methodology, a technique, or what have you, for YouTube, basically for topics and niches. Because this is just to introduce and get everybody up to speed. So almost 4 minutes mark. I'm keeping an eye on the time because I'm trying to limit this to like 10 minutes. So I didn't want to ramble for the first 3 or 4 minutes, but I had some technical stuff going on, but I'm going to keep going. So I'm not going to stop and redo this. I'm going to keep going. I don't want to go over 10 minutes. I just might a little, but my intention was like 10, 12 minutes. But anyway, I didn't take the notes. That's where I was at. And what happened? So the topic for that particular day was a methodology, which I've said already. And the methodology was entitled, I don't even remember what the methodology was entitled. Okay, I remember now. It's simple stuff to remember. It's ASQ. I didn't mean to keep you out for 5 minutes, rambling about whatever, getting caught up. So apologize for that, but this is going out raw and uncut, unedited. I'm working on my editing skills and a lot of technical skills. A lot of great information, great content, but I have to deal with, I got a struggle stream, you know. So anyway, it was the topic was, forgetting the top. Shut up, Kevin. It was ASQ. That's the name of the topic, ASQ. From Sean Cannell's YouTube challenge. It's his course, and it's called Ask Specific Questions. It's called Ask Specific Questions, Day 2 of the challenge, and it's a time-tested technique. It's really a concept. I guess you could say it's a technique or a method, but it's a concept from my realm, my perspective. And you know, it's a technique, but it's really the crux of what your content and niches can be. If you're kind of lost for that, if you want to get on the algorithms, if you want to get on the SEO keywords, if you want to get on the trending topic, we'll get on to that later, trending topics. But asking specific questions, I had what I was intending to do was to go to my blog, go to my website, and which would show you everything, you know, pertaining to that. It will show you some examples of that, but it was on a different website. So I'm like, well, you know what? Let me just put this on my website, but I haven't put it on my website. So I am going to put it on my website. So asking specific questions as far as the whole concept of it, it makes a whole lot of sense. It's just, you know, people are constantly asking questions. And there are millions, I don't even know what the numbers are, but there are millions of people constantly asking questions daily. They're doing it hourly. What's the best food to get for your dog? Who likes what's the best iPhone to get? We do all type of stuff into Google. What type of a breed comes from Russia of dog or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So one thing you can do is find out, this is the concept here, find out what people are searching for. What do they want? Because the theme of the whole, you know, your whole point, this is why I said it's a concept, your whole method, your whole intention is to provide people what they want or what they're looking for. I've done it plenty. We've all done it, you know. Yeah, and where do we go to do it at? YouTube and Google. Shoot, I type in stuff on YouTube. I'm not a mechanic, and I have little car mechanic-y type stuff. I go to YouTube. How do you put on a water pump? How do you fix the roof? You know, how do you do woodworking? I go to Google. You know, what happened in the year 1860s? What happened in the Civil War? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? So people are looking for, what happened in the Civil War? Ooh, how do you put on the water pipe, the water, you know, pump? Ooh, how do you break dance? Whatever your expertise is, because we have different expertise. So since I did not take the notes, what I did is I went and did research for you, because you may be typing, or you may attempt. I'll come back and focus on this a little bit more in depth for the blog and the channel. But answering specific questions, there's, you know, you need basically, first of all, you have your own skill, you have your own knowledge set, you have your own experiences, and if people want to know how to do something, just like you do at a job or something, or with a child or whoever, and you have a skill and you know how to do something, and somebody asks you how to do it, you tell them how to do it. And if it's a specialized skill, you know, coding or something, C+, bricklaying, whatever, you know, you can go into detail on answering the question for people interested in that. So that's the concept. We're almost at 10 minutes now. So what I was going to do, since I didn't take extensive notes, and I already knew about this, but since I didn't take extensive notes on that specific session, I'm like, well, let me go and get some helpful hints and tools to help people to answer people's specific questions. So what I'm going to do is go to various websites where you can go. Now, I was trying to do that with my screen share, but I didn't want to go to the other website. There was some issues with not technical issues, but really just content issues. So let me read it off. Answering specific questions. Well, hey, what are some tools, software, websites, whatever, to help you do that? Here we go. There's several tools. One is BuzzSumo. Now, BuzzSumo is a paid tool, but they do have a free version of it or whatever. and you can use BuzzSumo. That's BuzzSumo Sumo to look up different content, different things that people are looking for, questions that people are asking. I love using BuzzSumo because it not only shows me what content is popular that people are searching for or talking about, but what social media topics is popular and educational. So it can be educational, it can also be entertainment, it can be various different reasons for it. But BuzzSumo, I think it's a little bit expensive. So you can use BuzzSumo or BuzzSumo alternatives. Another thing you can use when you're answering specific questions and you want to find out some questions that people are asking, in addition to the YouTube search, which would come in handy for my screen share, but there's a certain way you can type it in on the YouTube search. But anyway, I would look to focusing on tools. SEMrush. That's SEM Rush is all one word. SEMrush is a tool out there that helps you to find, it helps people to find their search around a particular topic, a particular phrase or whatever, and it matches the keywords and the phrases that people are looking for information or for websites or for content that they're searching for. But not BuzzSumo. SEMrush is a tool that's out there that can help people to help you to answer people's questions. Number 3, Answer the Public. This is a website called answerthepublic.com. Answerthepublic.com will help you to answer people's questions. That's been the theme. You see how this is a concept? I mean, there's a rabbit hole of, different ways you can do it. But the bottom line of what you're doing is answering specific questions. What was it called? Now I'll put these links down at the bottom. Answerthepublic.com. It's called answerthepublic.com. Okay, that was number 3. Number 4 is second beside Facebook, Twitter. Okay, Twitter. Twitter is it's a little bit of social media too, but it's a good way to find out what people are talking about as far as social topics, educational topics, probably primarily social topics. The football game, the election just happened, whatever, something that just happened as far as a current event, and it's a trending event. People are talking about it. People are buzzing about it. So Twitter trends or trends on Twitter. Let's see here. Oops, let me go past it. Uber Suggest. This is another tool that people are using. Uber Suggest, where you type it in and it brings it up on the screen. I wish I could show you where I could type it in. But Uber Suggest is another tool that can be used to help you to answer specific questions. Answer specific questions, not just general questions, not just random questions, but for students of YouTube Elementary, specific questions regarding either pertaining to your niche or pertaining to a trend or something like that. Answer specific questions. Okay, I'm almost at 15 minutes, so I'm gonna do a couple more and I'm gonna let it go right there. There's more. Hold on, hang on. Ahrefs. It's a little bit expensive too, similar to SEMrush. How do you spell Ahrefs? Ahrefs. 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 Similar to SEMrush, where we just came from. And last but not least, I'm gonna say this one for last. Yoast SEO. How do you spell that? YOAST. That's Yoast SEO. YOAST. That's a plugin. That's a WordPress plugin. That can be used on WordPress site, which it's recommended for you to have a sort of a backup site in addition to YouTube. But you can answer questions on YouTube, or you can use that as a plugin or as a source to be able to find out what people are looking for. And what Sean Cannell did on the show, we have 15 minutes now, so let me close it out here. What Sean Cannell did on the show was he focused on answering specific questions. People are looking for this. So if you want to get found, quickly as part of YouTube Elementary, brand new YouTuber, or maybe a constituted into YouTuber or whatever. I'm kind of reconstituted. I'm not brand new, but I'm reconstituted, whatever. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to share those with you right quick. Had some technical difficulties and other whatever difficulties going on, but we get it. So yeah, that's it. I can have more because there are many more behind that, but we're just going to kind of stop right there. And we'll be back for tomorrow, which will be day 3. 15 minutes, almost 16 minutes. Day 3 of the challenge for the YouTube elementary students and you veterans, mentors. Maybe you want to chip in or whatever, helping other people out. So hey, this is Kev, the Cashflow DJ. Catch up with you guys later. Catch me up with cashflowhustlesradio.com. That's one of my headquarters website. Instagram is KevinJ2000, which is Kevin Jay 2000, the number 2000 at Instagram, and Facebook is really the same thing. I have like a little thing on my Facebook thing, like I don't know what they call it, a vanity name, which is also is Kevin J 2000, KEVINJAY, the number 2000. That is about it. So I will catch up with you guys on the next episode where we go into day number 3 for the Sean Cannell YouTube 1K subscriber challenge. It's Kev and I'm out. Peace. I'll holler at you guys later. Kev, the Cashflow DJ. Are we done? We are done. We are done. We are done. We are done. Yes, goodness. What did that take? Man. You see all this mess I'm dealing with.